Come on, man. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to Black Panther, man. I know what the fuck it is. So anyway, he was single again, crying. Boy was like, he was narrating like WWE fight. Like, I don't know what the fuck this nigga thought. Nigga thought it was J.R. Smith. You remember that nigga be like, Stone Cold, Stone Cold, Stone Cold. Nah, he thought it was that, man. This was just an old bald-headed nigga who was just like trying to analyze, like, oh my God, look at the 363-degree angle of the super. Nobody give a fuck about what you got to say. So anyway, he found this new girl, and I've been watching their relationship. I'm on her page every day.
Peace, love, and understanding, man. We're gonna sit here and dissect some of these DJ Act videos. Do it in the regular YouTube NR678 fashion, which is unprofessional.
Her name Miss Manhattan. This is new chick. Anybody who fuck her, like, listen, just send me the video. Actually, don't send me the video because I don't want to be a part of that. But this is a new chick right here. Yeah, this nigga's a cup. You feel me? And by the way, don't feel bad, nothing. Like, he enjoys the type of shit. Real rap. You heard me? Real rap. Anytime niggas speak on me, I'm on some shit. You heard me? Hold on, here we go. Is this her? Sure, we got that nigga on the IG, man. Oh, yeah. Is that him? Nigga like a metrosexual. Oh, look. Let me find a good picture of her, bro. Yo, nigga gonna pipe her out over a skyscraper. No, this ain't her. I don't think so. We're fine.
Getting an LLC for
Everybody at Livingston's head, and I don't understand why. Like he said anything wrong. You know what it is? It's like he said, man. The stone that the builder refused, right? Facts.
Light pick, man. Listen, any one of y'all niggas who piped her out, man, just send me the fucking video, man. Stop fucking playing, man. Or at least, like, come on here, let's talk about it. You know what I mean? Damn, she ain't posting pictures, man. I'm gonna have to Google this shit.
Rosenberg keeping her low key. Low motherfucking key.
Miss Hacking. I don't know what her friend is. Pete Rosenberg. Oh, yeah. Let's see if we can find it right now. Oh, this is it right here. Yeah, this nigga can't say shit to me. The last bitch got fucked, and trust me, she looked. I could see the twinkle in her eye, nigga. She wanted BBC too, nigga. Facts. You feel me? Don't leave your girl around no niggas, bro. Facts, nigga. Yeah. I'm telling y'all, chat. I'm gonna be here to be dancing on this parade when she fucking a nigga too. That type of nigga, bro. Oh, Lee. This was his old chick.
I used to be a whole fan of Peter Rosenberg, man. Back when I was like, 9? Listening to, or even 13 or something, listening to Hot 97, man. Used to be a fan of Peter Rosenberg. And I grew up, realized that he's dipping into his Jewish heritage and he trying to double dip into hip hop. Like, bro, you're not Aubrey. That's first and foremost. You're not Aubrey, bro. And then he promoted Joe Rogan. That was the final straw. That was it.
She was slopping down the nigga in the mailroom. Shit was crazy. Allegedly. Feel me? Allegedly. Holy. But this is a new joint right here. Don't worry, I'm on her page every day. I keep track of my ops. Like this nigga right here, nigga, the day you slip, nigga, you fell. Trust me. I keep track of all my ops. Chat, if any of y'all know any dirt, any tea, holla at your boy. This was his chick. You think, first of all, let me go back to a little bit of the grade. The fuck is this? The fuck is this? And of course you cheat on your stupid ass thing. You got her at a dry ass beach, nigga. You got her with a onesie, nigga. She want to be in a bikini, getting her ass tooted up and piped out by some nigga from the mailroom, nigga. The fuck you talking about? Like, come on, nigga.
Merciless.
Come on, boy. Like, come on, man. This is the love of his life right here, too. Holy. Yo, what's that saying say? Like, yo, it wouldn't have been a pack if y'all ain't gassed him up. I'm about to DM her. Fuck that. Yo, Rosen dude, I wish you was paying her alimony, nigga. I was gonna hit her up. We was gonna go on a date on your tab, you bitch ass nigga. That's how I'm gonna DM her anyway, bitch ass nigga. Stop fucking speaking about me. When you hear my name, just be like, act like you don't even know me. Just act like you know. Yeah. I'm about to DM your ex-wife, nigga. Hopefully she got some alimony. I gotta ask if she got alimony. Alexa. I know she like niggas. The nigga in the mailroom was piping her down. Holy. Holla at her real quick. All right. Your Rosenberg. Don't cop block. All right, I'm already in your DM with your ex-wife. Don't do it. Okay? All right, bet, man. I love you.
You know, the one thing about Act, though, you could tell he did not pass no sensitivity course, bro. His sensitivity training, he needs somebody on the PR team, man, because this man gonna make somebody jump off a bridge. Facts.
Okay, cool. Nah, I just had to like DM this chick real quick just to see really what's going on. You feel me? Like she like
just gotta check her temperature real quick. I hear you. I hear you.
You know what I mean? It took her a while, but she like, you know what I mean? She like, you know what I mean? She like some melanin. I like it. All right, cool. Let's get this out of here. Rosen Dweeb, I don't even want to hear you talking about me.
So what we gonna get to? These comments that was made. Want to dissect this correctly.
Those guys, I'm like, these are the like success stories. But even then, y'all omitted the context. I was talking about passing on game. I was talking about educating the next generation rather than criticizing them. And I was like, sometimes y'all don't understand why they might not listen to y'all. One of the reasons they might not listen to y'all up whether they sign a contract, bad contract, or whatever like pitfalls you kind of get into in this game, you never pass it on. You never pass that knowledge on.
No, you're absolutely right.
So now, again, going back to some of the things that people are mad at me about, granted, the broken dusty thing is triggering. You know what I mean? It seems very, and actually it is very disrespectful, right?
So you're saying with that.
So you admit it was disrespectful.
I mean, if I call it broken dusty, like it's not, there's no way to say, oh, this was great.
Yeah,
That was a lot.
Now, my issue with this interaction, first of all, it's very disingenuous. And I'm not even gonna take the flag off of Act for this one, because Act knows. Act be on the internet, man. He knows all the allegations that was brought up against this man, Charlemagne. Yet he's gonna sit here and let this alleged rapist, I'm gonna go on ahead and say allegedly, you never know. Matter of fact, let's pull up the document. Got it right here, actually. Like, to have an alleged rapist question you on your morals and integrity is crazy to me. It's very crazy to me. Like, you can't say nothing about nothing, bro. A petition has been launched. This is 2020. A petition has been launched demanding Charlemagne the God's removal from his popular The Breakfast Club co-hosting gig after a former rape accuser announced that she wanted to reopen the 17-year-old case. Charlemagne, real name Leonard Larry McKelvey, was accused of rape in 2001 by Jessica Reed, who was 15 at the time. In a recent interview with The Blast, Reed says she wants to revisit the case. According to a 2001 police report, Reed attended a party in South Carolina a lot of discrepancy happens in the Carolinas, man. I'm not even gonna cap. I mean, I've spoken to a lot of good people from Carolina. No lie, both North and South, but it's like some of the craziest stories coming up out of there, man. Some of the craziest mindsets. But boom, attended a party in South Carolina where she was allegedly drugged and raped by Charlemagne, then 22. He was arrested for willingly and unlawfully and feloniously engaging in penal and vaginal intercourse with a 15-year-old child minor, but was later found guilty of a lesser underage drinking charge. Man, Black Twitter should be able to support me and back this claim that if you get caught up for having an underage person drinking, we're already looking at you like what you getting them drunk for? What you getting them drunk for? You already got a strike right there. And then we find out that she was raped in your like come on, bro. Like, nah, bro. Nah. We're not doing that. We're not doing that, bro. And then this is who you got to try to question somebody's integrity. Is madness. Madness, man. Madness.
Out of the guys who, by the way, I looked up to most of them that responded. And by the way, I won't say all. 95% of the people who responded to me in terms of like OGs, they weren't broken, Dusty. There was 5% that were, though. I ain't gonna lie. But the 95% of them, those guys, I'm like, these are the success stories. But even then, yeah, I wasn't talking about everybody.
It was a 4-hour conversation basically saying you feel that a lot of these older artists, and I'll even take it outside of older artists, older DJs should look out for the people coming up so they don't do the same thing that they did, the pitfalls that they did.
You got to pass the ball. And also, like, you know, when we think about even our Legends of Pioneer, because LL responded, and I want to salute to LL. I think, you know, everything he said was right. So let me put that out on the table. I agree 100% with everything he said. However, 80% of what he said wasn't focused on what I was saying. Because he got off center. He said, well, you're equating money to contribution and like respect and all that. That's not what I was saying. That's not what I was saying at all. You know what I mean? I'm never like questioning the contribution or, you know, not appreciating the contribution of anyone who came before me. And I'm never saying that money is the only thing that validates that contribution. I was more so, and again, you know, I wasn't talking about everybody.
It was a 4-hour conversation basically saying you feel that a lot of these older artists.
I thought you asked a valid question. And the valid question is, you know, if you invented hip-hop, if you're one of the founders of hip-hop, why are you not financially well off? Now, we know LL answered that, and he gave some great reasons. So the next thing to me is, how do we make sure that these founding fathers are taken care of financially?
I agree. I mean, listen, and it's interesting. You know, I listened to your response to it, and you're right. I think anytime I bring up any valid points in hip hop, granted, I'm gonna keep saying it. If you only go for that clip, you're just gonna take offense to it, and I understand that. But usually, people just attack me. Like, people don't want to talk about these real conversations.
Get a punching bag.
Yeah, they don't want to talk about. Okay, all right, cool. Y'all had y'all whole week. Everybody responded to me. Y'all cracked y'all jokes back. I got it. Cool. I'm taking it. But let's further the conversation now. Are we down to talk about the actual conversation? Are we down to talk about, you know, helping out some of these guys who are some of the founding fathers?
I thought you asked a valid question. And the valid question is...
You do understand why Toya is mad, though?
Of course.
And what reference did you call her daughter if you ever if you called her?
Okay, so I didn't necessarily refer to her as
This is what I was saying. People say, oh, nah, he wrong for calling her. Like, yo, bro, that's how we talk for one. For one, that's how we talk. And then for two, the way it was said, it wasn't even that personal. It wasn't even that personal for everybody to be jumping out the gate. Son backtracked in the same breath. Like, in the same breath, he backtracked. Man, and for people to be jumping down this man's case for that is out of pocket, man. Out of pocket. Let me see exactly what he said, man. Just to make sure we got it on this. Crazy, man. Evil prevails where good fails to act. That's facts, man. What's that?
Like a Bentley. Like it wasn't like it's a Bentley.
LP Smart Side Expert Finish for the beauty of finish.
Say aloha to new Hawaiian Breeze. With an island-inspired blend of tropical flavors, it has a taste that's pure paradise. So get your boost, island style. Try new Hawaiian Breeze, now available only.
Nigga, y'all remember Lil Wayne's daughter? Lil Wayne's daughter. My bad, I forgot her name. Reginae. Reginae loved hood niggas. She loved YFN Lucci. That was her nigga. That was her nigga, bro. She loved a hood nigga. He had Thug Life tatted across his chest. I think even Wayne got Thug Life tatted across his chest. She loved that nigga showing up to all type of BT celebrity basketball games. She loved that nigga, man. You know these bitches, like, let me not call. You know these chicks be like, yo, they love a hood nigga? Of course they love a hood nigga. That nigga facing 25 to life. The fuck? Nigga. Everything was all good with him until she realized that nigga called a Rico. She seen that murder charge on this shit. Nigga, I've never seen a chick quickly. Reginae, some nigga named Armand. I don't even know who this nigga is. Like, nigga, she was downgraded. Like, she just got some random nigga. Nigga, she don't like thugs no more. She like, nigga.
What's up, my naysay and naysayers? What is going on?
Nigga, she got with a nigga, no disrespect to him. Don't try to fight me, bro. Like, I'm not like that in school. She got with a nigga who looked more feminine than her. Like, you feel me? Yo, nigga, she got with a nigga who, like, the opposite of gangster. Like, nigga, she got with a nigga who she could do guessing games, mukbangs and all that shit with, bro. You see, when she was with YFN Lucci, she was loving the thug shit.
There.
Look.
Oh.
Bro, she got with a nigga that been doing question and answers for the last 3 months. I don't even know what they do. All they do is, hey, here we are, guys. Another Q&A. I'm like, what the fuck do y'all do? Like, that's it. Either that or it's like mukbangs. Let's look it up. Reginae mukbang. You know, yo, first of all, the only bang pause that motherfucking YFN Lucci.
See? Look, didn't even make it that personal. It's corrected himself in the same
Like, let me not call it basketball game. She love that nigga, man. You know these bitches, like, let me not call it. You know these chicks be like, yo, they love a hood nigga? Of course they love a hood nigga.
Where did he call her a bitch ass? Where? Can somebody please? I challenge somebody to go on ahead and find that. Where did he call Reginae called her a bitch at? You could probably find me saying it. But where you found him saying that
celebrity
shit?
basketball game. She love that nigga, man. You know these bitches, like, let me not call it. You know these chicks be like, yo, they love a hood nigga? Of course.
Come on, man. I don't like that picking and choosing shit, man.
You do understand why Toy is mad, though.
Of course.
And what reference did you call her daughter? If you ever, if you called her?
Okay, so I didn't necessarily refer to her as I was speaking about, right? A public relationship that's been posted on Shade Room and everywhere else. Mm-hmm. And that's another thing. Everybody keeps saying, yo, act while you comment on these things. We're in an age that people are monetizing their relationship.
Absolutely.
You can't, like, I monetize my life, and if I share stuff, I can't be like, yo, show me why you talked about that, dog.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. That's facts.
Now, granted, there's sensitive areas there. Mm-hmm. And that's where I wanted to make sure when I addressed it, my tone was right. Number one, she's a black woman, mm-hmm. right? Toya and, of course, Reginae, right? I was extrapolating from commenting directly on that relationship to making a larger point. I'll try to break it down simply. And it was really also I'm riffing. I'm cracking jokes, okay?
You do understand why Toy is mad, though.
Of course. It was a joke. And by the way, I did say the B word. I retracted it 1 second later. I said I shouldn't say that because her name was slightly associated with it, right? So I was talking about Regine. I said, it's kind of interesting and funny. I'm cracking jokes. Mm-hmm. Yo, she was with YF and Lucci, Puerto Rico. She smooth just dipped on that dude. She got like the opposite of like his archetype, which I'm just saying a gangster, right? I'm like, I know a lot of, and that's when I use the word. I know a lot of the B words, and I said I shouldn't say that. A lot of women who do the same thing. You get what I mean?
Yeah, the B word is a conundrum, right? Because it's like the N word. You know, when you use it, the way you used it up.
And again, the man didn't even call her a bitch. He said these bitches. And then retracted the statement in the same breath. My issue is, why do we have Leonard, the whole predator, sitting here opening his mouth to speak on another person's integrity, bro? Like, this is the issue. This is the state of emergency, bro. Like, why does he still have his show? Like, 2 years later from when they started that bullshit petition to try to get him off of this shit, this nigga's still flourishing. While you got motherfucking shorties out here saying they living with PTSD from when they was 15 against these motherfucking Weinstein-ass cats, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. And evil prevails where good fails to act. That's all I be saying, man. You think I'll be talking out the side of my neck? Like, nah, bro. Shit be wicked out here, man. That's the T. Shit be wicked out here.
I vote. Girl who feel like you fucking try to hit them up when they were 16 or 17 when you was.
So people ask me all the time about Umzu and why Umzu exists, and they're actually blown.
Same shit I'm saying about Charlamagne. Like, how you trying to pull up and talk, bro? Like, you and Russell.
As a grown ass man in your 30s and 40s, you want me to do that? You don't want me to do that. Russell Simmons, do you want me to do that? Your video you did about me look goofy. If you really want me to do that, this is why I'm here. I've always thought my mission when it comes to hip hop, I'll never be the most liked. I'll probably be sacrificed at a certain point. But a lot of you niggas who thought that it was all good and candy, y'all gonna be sacrificed too. Russell Simmons, are you down to have that conversation with me? When you jump in a conversation, are you down to have that conversation that you were dating 16-year-olds? Are you down to talk about that? Russell Simmons, I want to talk to you. Russell Simmons, you're in Bali. You sold all your companies and ran away. Do you want to talk about that? You're not that much different from R. Kelly. Do you want to talk about that? Russell Simmons, do you want to talk about that? I want to almost end my stream here. Russell Simmons, do you want to talk about that? For every other nigga who attacked me and co-signed him, do y'all want to talk about Russell Simmons' history in hip-hop, his predatory actions? Do we want to talk about that?
Fuel your play. With Liquid IV, get 2 times faster hydration than water alone.
Act you good. Act, we want to make sure you straight. You know, a lot of people been getting at you. Whole time I'm telling them, like, yo, I know y'all think y'all the entire culture, but like, this like 30%. Everybody else, I've been posting regular hip-hop shit. They don't give a fuck about nothing else. But I do care about hip-hop. So this is why we about to go into this, and we about to get into some shit chat. After this, we'll start up. Here we go. That's about it, I get. I ain't gonna lie to you. Listen, let me tell you how this went. Salute to all the artists who came from, you know, older artists. First of all, y'all gonna have to pick a side. I'm gonna be very honest with y'all. Pick a side. I'm gonna be very honest with y'all. Pick a side for all y'all artists. I can't be irrelevant. Yo, Russell Simmons, you ran away to Bali, my nigga. Like you sold all your companies. Nigga, I seen it. Nigga, I could have bought your shit. Nigga, you dipped all the way to Bali, my nigga. Don't be acting like, oh, you don't know who AKademics is. Why are you responding to them, boy? See, this is the type of shit I'm like, yo, I know I didn't kick the debate off in the best respect, but you get like niggas like, yo, Russell Simmons, you dip from the you live in Bali, my nigga, on a fucking bamboo yacht. Bro, just chill out, my nigga.
Not a bamboo yacht. Yo.
You want me to get on you? We good. Russell Simmons, let me know. I get on you tomorrow. Bro, just stop all that bullshit. I express some opinions. People ain't like it. And I appreciate people ain't liking it. But niggas like you grandstanding, my nigga. Like, Russell Simmons, niggas ain't hear shit about you. The Me Too movement came, you dip, nigga, because you know why? We got mad stories. Do you want me to crowdsource and find the stories about what women say you were doing to them? Russell Simmons, I want to ask that question. That's scummy. I don't even want to do that. But this is why, like, sometimes you gotta let niggas at least explain themselves. I get it. Okay, some of what I said was attacking older hip-hop artists. Russell Simmons, you live in Bali. You sold All Def Jam, or All Def, or whatever the case is. You sold all your properties in the United States to run away. Do you really want me to bring all these conversations up? You can let me know. Because you was acting, I only know about AKademics, the jeans company. You don't gotta know about me, Russell Simmons, because I don't fucking need you, my nigga. Russell Simmons. You see, this was a simple debate.
Simple debate that turned ugly real fast because, man, this is like Clash against Titans type shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jay Waller just said it on the podcast, man. Yo, when they trying to control sheep, when one or two sheep get away, they not gonna stop the whole rodeo for them 1-2 sheep. But now it's like, yo, bro, that's optimistic thinking, man. You know what I'm saying? But I do salute cats that's out here speaking against the corruption, man. That's a fact.
Me and obviously, me and LL, we ain't see eye to eye. But I do believe he was super respectful. I want to talk to him. Niggas like you, Russell Simmons. Russell, I'm down to talk to you too. I put him to the side. Russell, you want me to talk to you? You don't want me to talk to you. Russell, you literally, let me just get this straight. Russell Simmons, you live in, let me just get this straight. Russell Simmons, with all due respect, I love you. Let's be clear, when the Me Too movement came about, nigga, you sold every fucking asset you got. All Def was a...
That's crazy. I had to sell the whole business, bro. Not even a bro of mine, man. That ain't bloodline of mine, man. Oh, it's sinful, man. Sheesh.
Thing, nigga, you fucking sold it, nigga. You sold it and ran. And you ran out of the United States. Boy, stop trying to act like you were one of the guys. This is why I don't fuck with most of y'all. Because y'all not real. The reason why you living in Bali on a fucking bamboo yacht, nigga, is because you know what the fuck it is, nigga. Niggas was about to come at your head just like they came at L.A. Reid, nigga. L.A. Reid had to duck low, nigga, and make Hitco. I know all this shit. You went to Bali. You sold everything you owned. Russell Simmons, do you want us to talk about you? That's not what I came for. But Russell Simmons, you a hypocrite. Okay, you talking about, you feel like I'm disrespecting the culture? I bet. Russell Simmons, I apologize. I want to talk about if you disrespected the culture. You want to talk about your past? Russell Simmons, Do you want me to get every girl who feel like you fucking try to hit them up when they were 16 or 17, when you was a grown-ass man in your 30s and 40s? You want me to do that?
Wicked wizardry, man. And you know what? Speaking about what we're doing.
Stay creeping.
What's the wildest shit you ever did, like after, like since you gained fame, with like either groupies or
I don't do that shit. I'm scared of that kind of shit. I done had a rape charge before.
Oh, for real?
Hell yeah, I'm scared of that kind of shit. I don't even play them.
You got like a charge? How you beat that?
Because I didn't do it. It was a criminal sexual conduct with a minor charge.
That means you would have to like register for this.
Yeah, I was. Right? It was the year 2000, 2001. I think I was like 20. I was 20 years old. My cousin had just graduated from high school, and he had got a scholarship to Penn State University. And I had a party, and I had all of these chicks at a party. Like, I was doing overnights I was working at D93 then. So I had all these chicks there that I met through radio, and chicks that my dude had known. I used to always see this chick with my dude. So I bought, I invited her to the party. So she was at the party and shit. She got drunk, high, whatever. Something happened in the room with a couple of my dudes. I'm asking them, did they mess with the chick, after the fact, after she pressed charges? And they was like, no. But they was like, yo, she's bugging. I remember the night of, they was like, yo, she's in here bugging out. She's kicking over the TV and she's trying to set shit on fire. I'm like, what the fuck? Because I had left. So the next morning, I'm hearing she said she got raped. She got raped. So I go to the hood to ask what happened. They like, yeah, my cousin who had got the scholarship, yeah, he's in jail now. What you mean he's in jail? He's in jail. They said he raped the girl. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I go down to the jailhouse, talk to the detective myself. No, they had no one for me. I just told the detective, like, hey, look, I take full responsibility for anything that happened in the house last night.
You gonna take the case?
No, but I told her, I said, because I asked around, did anybody fuck? I'm like, yo, nobody got raped. Yada, yada, yada. They didn't even have my cousin in custody. My other cousins was fucking with me. Because they was mad they didn't get invited to the party. Hating ass motherfuckers. So my cousin wasn't even in custody. So I went down to the jailhouse for nothing. So I'm like, I take full responsibility for everything.
Don't believe me, just watch, nigga. See what I'm telling y'all? Look at this. So this ain't no act. This ain't no act. Look. So AKademics was interviewing this nigga about his integrity, his accusations.
It was a joke. And by the way, I did say the B word. I retracted it 1 second later. I said I shouldn't say that because her name was slightly associated with it, right? So I was talking about Regine. I said, it's kind of interesting and funny. I'm cracking jokes. Mm-hmm. Yo, she was with YF and Lucy, Puerto Rico. She smooth just dipped on that dude. She got like the opposite of like his archetype, which I'm just saying a gangster, right? I'm like, I know a lot of, and that's when I use the word. I know a lot of the B words, and I say I shouldn't say that. A lot of women who do the same thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, the B word is a conundrum, right? Because it's like the N word. When you use it, the way you used it, or when you hear it in music, it doesn't bother you. But if somebody calls your mama that, a woman that you love that, now you up in arms. So I even, even when you see the rappers getting upset, I'm like, well, y'all use that in your music.
That's another thing.
All the time.
You see, that's another. But
I get it though. I get it from both. I understand both sides.
It was a joke. And by the way, I did say the B.
Of course he get it. Of course he get it. From both sides. And why? Because back then he had to understand him.
I bought the alcohol. They was like, well, you're not even of age for alcohol. And I'm like, well, how'd you get it? Well, I got a crackhead to get it for me. Whatever.
They went out there copping out please with
They had to do shit. Yeah. So 2 weeks later, they come and arrest me for criminal sexual conduct with a minor. So I had to give blood and hair follicles.
Oh, you going down there to initially explain it?
They ain't had nobody else depending on. So being that I went down there and took full responsibility, lock him up.
Did it get through? You got indicted on it and everything, or
now with the I went to court. With the court, they reduced the charges to like contributing to the delinquency of a minor because I had to give blood and all DNA samples, and it wasn't me. Whoever touched it wasn't me. So
you didn't get no jail time over that?
Nah, I got like probation, like 4 or 5 months probation or something.
Fast forward.
It was a joke. And by the way, I did say the B word. I retracted it 1 second later. I said I shouldn't say that because her name was slightly associated with it, right? So I was talking about Regine. I said, it's kind of interesting and funny. I'm cracking jokes. Mm-hmm. Yo, she was with Wife and Lucci, Puerto Rico. She smooth as dipped on that dude. She got like the opposite of like his archetype, which I'm just saying a gangster, right? I'm like, I know a lot of, and that's when I use the word. I know a lot of the B words, and I said I shouldn't say that. A lot of women who do the same thing. You get what I mean?
Yeah, the B word is a conundrum, right? Because it's like the N word.
Shut up. So there ain't no hate, like brother, but I do believe in justice. Man, how we moving, man? Son trying to speed past that like a speed bump. Nah, you just ran over somebody, bro. You just ran over somebody, bro. You gotta stop. But you know what? So easy to talk about cats to you in that predicament, I hear you, bro. I hear you.
Something like that. Man. Something like that's so. I mean, so that's the reason I don't.
Not something light. Not something light, Jackie. He just said. Did he just say that, Jackie? He just said that. I know. That's how I feel, man. That's messed up, man. That's messed up, man.
Something like that's so. I mean, so that's the reason I don't play those games with females. I don't play games like that. Like if I'm kicking it with you, I'm kicking it with you. I'm not bringing no randoms over. Somebody I just met from the club. Some chick I just met. Like I go through a process. I talk on the phone with girls. I take them out with me a few times before I even try to get at them. Like I got to see where they head at. You know what I mean?
You take chicks out on dates.
I mean, I wouldn't call them dates, but they come with me where I'm at. You know what I mean? If I'm at a party or something, yeah, you can come through, have a good time. You know, black, dark black, light skin. It ain't about whether you're white. It ain't about whether you know, Asian, Puerto Rican. It just matters about if you're pretty or not. That's what these girls won't. That's the harsh truth they won't grasp. It ain't about your skin color. Are you pretty or not?
Gonna have to dissect that.
You don't want me to do that. Russell Simmons, do you want me to do that? Your video you did about me look goofy. If you really want me to do that, this is why I'm here. I've always thought my mission when it comes to hip hop, I'll never be the most liked. I'll probably be sacrificed at a certain point. Your video you did about me look goofy. If you really want me to do that, this is why I'm here. I've always thought my mission when it comes to hip hop, I'll never be the most liked. I'll probably be sacrificed at a certain point. But a lot of you niggas who thought that it was all good and candy, y'all gonna be sacrificed too. Russell Simmons, are you down to have that conversation with me? When you jump in a conversation, are you down to have that conversation that you were dating 16-year-olds? Are you down to talk about that? Russell Simmons, I want to talk to you. Russell Simmons.
Hey guys, I got mugged. Huh? your cousin from Boston, October.
You're in Bali. You sold all your companies and ran away. Do you want to talk about that? You're not that much different from R. Kelly. Do you want to talk about that? Russell Simmons, do you want to talk about that? I want to almost end my stream here. Russell Simmons, do you want to talk about that? For every other nigga who attacked me and co-signed him, do y'all want to talk about Russell Simmons' history in hip-hop, his predatory actions? Do we want to talk about that? Russell Simmons, you live in Bali. You sold all your company. You got hundreds of millions. But do you want to talk about that? Because I have a lot to talk about. Russell Simmons, do you want to talk about it? If you want to talk about it, I'll end my stream now. I want to give you the chance to respond. And I have a lot to say about you. Do you want to talk about it? Russell Simmons, you ran away from the United States. You live in Bali, my nigga. You ran away from anything where New York American judicial system could actually hold you accountable. You ran away because you were one of the niggas who was using your power to take advantage, allegedly, of people. And I don't even know that to be true, but I would like to have that conversation. You ran away. Nobody held you accountable. Do you want to have that conversation, Russell Simmons? Russell Simmons, do you want to have that conversation? I know you don't know me, but do you want to have that conversation? That's the only thing I want to get from the stream. I'm going to cut my stream after this. Everybody want to acknowledge that Russell Simmons ran from the United States? He lives in like a remote island because he never wanted to be accountable. Does he want to have that discussion? Because I want to talk to him. Russell Simmons. Russell Simmons. Let's Google your whole fucking history, my nigga. Let's Google your whole history, nigga. I always tell y'all when y'all dig a hole, dig two. This dig two. And by the way, I'm not saying you guilty. I'm not saying you a piece of shit. But Russell Simmons, when you start throwing darts at other niggas, make sure you straight. Russell Simmons, me too. This is you. This is you. Hold on. Let me get. I know. Okay, whatever. Let me just get this out of the way. Get this out of the way. Hold on, chat. My bad. I know. Y'all want to. This is Russell Simmons. This is before you move to another country. Music mogul Russell Simmons is accused of rape by 3 women. A powerful gatekeeper. I'm not that. Russell, I understand you a man, and when operating in the music business, shit might happen. I don't even know if all these accusations is true. But when you start trying to when you're trying to sit up on a soapbox, this is the only thing I'm trying to tell a nigga like you. You're trying to sit on a soapbox, acting like I'm just a piece of shit, acting like I don't care about the culture, like I don't care about people. But Russell, remember, I was on a show with Joe Budden when I knew when you moved out of the United States and you lived in Bali, nigga, and you liquidated all death, nigga. I know when you liquidated all your shit, got all your money, and you dipped. You know why? Because you ain't want to be caught up in a Me Too movement. And I didn't double around and be like, yo, he's escaping. I never did that. But now you trying to jump in, trying to make it seem like, because I did a tongue-in-cheek joke, and I said, oh, a lot of these hip-hop pioneers are broke and dusty. Now, I don't know. AKademics, I know. All right, so let's talk about you, Russell Simmons. Are you down to talk about it? Because here's a great thing about it. I will talk about you every day. Russell Simmons was accused of rape by multiple women. He was a very powerful nigga in the music industry, and he dipped. He ran. Look, Russell Simmons. Russell, you're on the Hampton scene after the Me Too allegations. After keeping a low profile, blah, blah, blah. The disgraced mogul fled. Oh, hold on. What did it say? the disgraced mogul who had fled to Bali in 2017. Boy, you're recording a video from Bali to me. Like, don't it hit y'all to be like, yo, and by the way, Russell, I want you to understand this. I'm not even saying none of these things were true about you. I don't know. But now you're trying to make yourself a victim. You're trying to make yourself, this is what the hip hop industry does. The way for you to make yourself seem clean and clear is to blame another nigga. Russell, if you gonna talk, let's talk about your shit. You ain't never interview with me, nigga. You don't have to.
I'm gonna part some of this shit. That's a fact. That's what we gonna